right, Dave, thank you. A new report says dangerous doctors are being allowed to practice in Texas with little oversight because of an underfunded state medical board. That report from the independent nonprofit Public Citizen was presented to the governor yesterday. But today, the board is fighting back.
This is chronic. Year after year, disciplining of bad doctors gets delayed and delayed.
Tom Smith is director of Public Citizen in Texas, and he says the state medical board isn't doing enough to protect patients from bad doctors.
Across the state, there are hospitals that are saying these doctors aren't competent to practice in our hospital and denying them privileges, but the State Board of Medical Examiners is doing nothing to keep them from practicing at other hospitals.
Public Citizen looked at 2 decades of records. Starting in 1990, they found 58% of doctors sanctioned for serious offenses were never disciplined by the Texas Medical Board. That's nearly 460 doctors, some sanctioned more than once.
There was one doctor, for example, who had been cited for medical malpractice 22 times, and the State Board of Medical Examiners has done nothing.
Public Citizen says the problem is funding. The medical board only keeps 1/3 of the money from fees and fines. The state takes the rest for the general fund.
There are many people from the governor's office on down who are seeing that the result of underfunding this agency is bad medicine.
But in a letter to the governor today, the medical board fired back against PC's report. They say the group relied on outdated statistics and mischaracterized the number of complaints against doctors. The governor's office tells us they are aware of this report and are reviewing it. In the meantime, to read the entire report from Public Citizen and the 3-page response from the Texas Medical Board, log on to KXAN.com right now and look for this story in the local news and health sections.
A medical